Hi everybody, welcome to UHS Academy. As you can see in the thumbnail, what we are going to discuss today. We are going to discuss hazard triangle for COVID-19. As you know, in the last lecture, we have come across the concept of hazard triangle. And in that, we understood the concept of hazard triangle, which gave us a proper technical understanding of a hazard. By knowing the hazard triangle, we can have a proper assistance to create a much better risk assessment. To compensate that only, to get more elaborately, today I brought an example for hazard triangle, that is COVID-19. As you know, COVID-19 have made a huge impact on our social, economical as well as in health sector. So it will be the better example for us currently to understand by having hazard triangle. Okay, then let's start. What we are going to see? First of all, we are going to see COVID-19. What is COVID-19? As you know, COVID-19 is the health disaster which is caused by a virus known as COVID-19. Okay, and the second one will go across hazard triangle. As you know, in the last lecture only we came across this triangle and we understood these three main important elements of hazard triangle. But let's have another elaboration on this. Let's recall it. First will be the hazardous element, and second will be the initiative mechanism, and third will be the threat and target. And what is the hazardous element? Hazardous element is the core of the hazard. For example, if there is an electrical line, the hazardous element will be the power or the electrical current flowing through the power line, and the initiative mechanism will be, for example, if a person goes and touch the electrical lines, live electrical lines, or it break up and have a short circuit, it can be the initiative mechanism. And the last will be the threat and target. Threat and target will be similar. Threat can only be a person or a property. Target will be the person or a property. And I think you have understood the basics of hazard triangle. And now let's properly elaborate this by a proper example of hazard triangle, and that will be COVID-19. Hazardous triangle for COVID-19. Okay, hazardous element, as you know, in the previously I have told you, this is a basic hazardous resource. Okay, in this case, COVID-19 virus will be the hazardous element. Okay, and second will be the initiative mechanism. Initiative mechanism, nothing but a triggering element. In this case, a contaminated handrails or a contact with the infected person can be the initiative mechanism for COVID-19 virus to infect a person. And last will be the target and the threat. As you know, the target will be the person, okay, and the threat level depends upon the person's age. Okay, now I think you have understood by this image given below. You can understand properly what is hazardous element, what can be the initiative mechanism, and who can be the threat, and what level of who can be the target, and what level of threat he can impose in that. Okay, by this proper example you may have proper understanding of hazard triangle. So only I brought this example for COVID-19 as a hazard triangle. Okay, and now let's go to our next slide, and we will understand here a proper definition. We will have a proper definition, and we will divide this definition into three elements. Okay, what is the definition? It is given here. Worker could be infected to a COVID-19 by touching, exposing to a contaminated surface or infected person. In this definition, you can understand a person has been exposed to a contaminated surface and he have got infected. Okay, in this, what is the hazardous element? That is COVID-19 virus is a hazardous element, and exposing to an infected person and by touching any infected surface can be a two initiative mechanism. There are two initiative mechanism. Always remember, hazardous element can be many, as well as according to the hazardous element there can be lot of initiative mechanisms, but the threat and targets will be the same. That will be person or the property. Always remember these three major important points. Okay, now you can have a proper understanding of hazard triangle. To control the spread of COVID-19, we have identified all initiative mechanism, all hazardous element, and what are the threat and target, and eliminate those which are possible. What are the what things that we can eliminate in this is, we can eliminate three major elements, that is hazardous element, or we can eliminate initiative mechanism. If we cannot eliminate hazardous element, we can eliminate initiative mechanism. For example, if there are a COVID-19 person, get him isolated, get him a treatment, or if you have some contaminated surface, go and disinfect it. It can have a lot of process by which we can control the initiative mechanism. If we have to control the hazardous element, that can be made by proper vaccination of the peoples, okay, and it will be a very long term process, but for a short term process we can initiate or we can control the initiative mechanism, okay. Why I am giving these examples for you means to have a proper understanding of hazard triangle, because if we have a proper understanding of this hazard triangle, we can have a proper elaboration of risk, and we can have a proper definition of them. By this example of COVID-19, I think you may have understood the concept of hazard triangle properly. And this will be the last session of our hazard triangle. And why I am pushing more and more on the hazard triangle concept is because if you have a proper technical understanding of hazard, if you have a proper technical understanding of how to identify a proper hazard, then you can have a good elaborated risk assessment. If I say for example, in several decades ago, the same concept was used by a commercial company. It's not in a safety, but this will be a better example for you to understand. In several decades ago, there was one company which branded detergent powder. So in the TV commercials, lot of companies were advertising their product as if you use our product, your dresses can be more brighter and brighter and more cleaner and cleaner. So every company started to use the same method because they thought people needed this concept. When you ask the peoples, they will tell you same. If I wash my clothes, I want my shirt to be more brighter and brighter and more cleaner and cleaner. So every company used the same method to advertise their products. But after several years, one company, specific company, what they did, they appointed some endocrinologist and told them to have a research on that and identify what really is the concept of being more brighter and brighter, what we can do more that we can have a benefit from that. So a team of endocrinologists got a research, and they observed that when the people used their product, they will never when the people used their product after washing the clothes, they will never compare their clothes to other clothes to see if their clothes have become more brighter or brighter, or they will never showcase their shirts in sunlight to see that it have become more cleaner or what. But the first step what the peoples were doing, that they used to smell their shirts to see to have the sense of freshness. Okay, peoples were not going to the base of to have a more clean, more brighter and brighter shirts, but they were having the concept of feeling the freshness. So the endocrinologists understood that peoples were not running towards that, but basically they were running to have freshness, the sense of freshness they wanted. So what the companies did, the same company did, they added some fragrance to their product, and it made a huge impact on their product, and the sales increased to more than 100%. I can tell you that. Okay, and why I given this example is, if you have a proper understanding of any concept, you may have more benefit from other those who don't understand that. Okay, this is the example of this. Okay, I think after this example you may have understood why I am giving more and more importance to the hazard concept, and I think this will be enough for today, and let's wind up our video, and this is our last thanking for you, and please subscribe our channel and like this video.